Ah, what up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Princess, SoundCloud, SoundClick. Oh my God. For one, I want to thank you guys for clicking on the link in the description and listening to my music. Just giving it a listen. It's also on SoundCloud. And you can also check out my book called The Sorrow King. So thank you guys. So I've been noticing like a couple cents difference, and I appreciate it. Black people, you know what, black people, not everybody is out to get us. Sometimes we're just out to get ourselves. And this woman, look, I ain't got nothing against this woman, but this could have been avoided. Her and her children are shopping. This is obviously a teenager. And she has a hoodie on. Malls are not public property. Malls are private property. They have their own security. They have their own police. Okay? They're private property. You cannot go up to a mall and do what you want, because you will be escorted out. Malls have rules. Even the mall I go up to up here, you cannot walk into that mall with a hoodie on. If you do, they will ask you to leave. The mall police are allowed to come up to you and ask you to remove your hoodie. If you do not, they are allowed to ask you to leave. So let's just listen to some of this.
Nobody has said anything to Jalen. This Caucasian female has approached her and wants her to take off her ring.
Yes, she does. Because the rules in the mall are for you to remove your hoodie. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Now, I'm not going to play this whole video. You guys are allowed. So she's coming at this white female, thinking this white female is being racist. The white female is being a little extra cocky, but she's not being racist. She simply told her, you're not allowed to have your hoodie on. So what this white female did, the mall officer, is she called for reinforcements. She wanted to make sure she was correct. And that's when these mall cops show up. So I'm just going to fast forward this. This is one of the mall cops who showed up. And you can see they're talking to her calmly.
No, excuse me. We have asked 3 other officers. She took the time out of her day to come out of clear blue while we're getting ornaments.
Okay, so the lady's complaint is, we've been in the mall for 2 hours. Nobody said anything to us. For one, it's obviously a large mall that you're in. It's a large, busy shopping center. 2, just because other officers passed you by doesn't mean that you're still in the right. It just means they haven't said anything to you because they might have other stuff that they were concentrating on. It doesn't make you right because nobody said anything. Okay? Come on, black. I'm just saying, black people, let's help each other out. Because, yes, there are some racist cops out there. Yes, there are some racist events going on where they're arresting us, beating us up, beating up our children, shooting us, killing us, putting us in jail, hanging us. All of that is happening. Raping our children. They're still doing that. Enslaving our children from other countries into this country. Yes, they're still doing that. Using our children for sex slaves. They're still doing that. If you guys don't know that, you need to look up the story of what they're doing in Nigeria and how they're taking Nigerian girls. These are people from England and America and French, all white people, who are taking Nigerian girls and they're using them as sex slaves. And these girls are like 10, 11 years old. This is really, really happening on a massive scale. Okay? And they're taking them from Haiti. They're taking them from other poor countries, and they're just sexually abusing them. They're murdering them. They're doing all kind of stuff to our people. But this right here is not something that they're doing to us. We're doing it to ourselves. We cannot roll up into somebody's property, into their house, and dictate to them what the rules are. And if one of them kindly walks up to you and says, hey, these are the rules, can you please abide by them? And you clearly start friction with them, and you're not going to do it, then they have the right to kick you out of their house. That's it. That's all. And then this woman's talking about it's going to go viral, and this woman's like, nah, it's probably not. They're having this whole stupid conversation, and it's just...
Or anything of that nature. We're in here to shop minding our damn business. We tell everybody to take a look. Okay.
Listen, she said we tell everybody to do that.
Okay. Because she knows it's a crock of shit.
It's not. It's the rules. She simply told her, we tell everybody this. This is not being racism when they tell, or racist when they tell it to everyone. Okay? Everyone has to follow the rules. And then this man right here, who I actually give credit to, he actually did his job the correct way.
Multiple of your security guards have walked past us and have not...
It doesn't make you right. It does not make you right because multiple security people have walked past you. The fact is that you're not allowed to have a hoodie on in the mall.
Like we did something wrong. Yeah, it is. Completely ignorant.
It's not ignorant. They are correct. You're not being suspect for stealing because they say it to everyone. They don't want hoodies on in the mall. They clearly explained this to you.
The rule is you have to take your hood off, so you have to take your hood off.
And look how he's talking to her. Do it again for her, Barney Fife. One more time.
Right now, the rule is you have to take your hood off, so you have to take your hood off. That's the rule.
Now he's asking. He's not demanding. He's not coming at this woman and cursing at her. Nobody's jumping and surrounding this woman. He simply said, the rule is you have to take your hood off, so you have to take your hood off. So this woman goes on and starts talking about how this is a child. For one, this is your child. Okay? Which means she falls up under your responsibility. Which means when they clearly tell you the rules, talking to you as the parent, you're supposed to relay this information to your child because you are on private property and you have to follow the rules of the private property or you have to leave. Now, if this man came down and started yelling at her and called the big boy police, you know what I'm saying? Which he did, but he didn't call them to come down there and handle her. He just said what was happening. And that's not until later on in the video. But if he would have made it seem like this woman was irate, you know, he did say you're getting a little upset, which she was. But nonetheless, this guy is in all the right in the world right now. The rule is, let's hear it again. Let's hear how sensible he talks to her. Let's just listen to it. Because if this happened between every cop and every black person, there would not be racial friction in this world right now. There would not be hundreds of dead, thousands of dead people, dead black people getting shot every day in the face. The boys got shot in the face. Michael Brown got shot in the face. Okay? In the freaking face. All right? We got that going on. But then we have to look at this.
Right now, the rule is you have to take your hood off, so you have to take your hood off. That's the rule.
She is a child. Like, are you serious?
The rule. The children have to follow the rules, too.
Okay, the children have to follow rules, too. Anyway, it goes on. And they're trying, and this woman starts to get upset because they're escorting her out. Because she simply wouldn't just go to her child and say, you know what, honey, we're just going to take your hood off so we can just go ahead. But what this woman tries to do is she's like, You guys go to the car. I'm going to continue to shop. He's like, no, all of you have to leave. I'm still with him 100%. Now, he asked you to take your hood off. One thing he didn't do is ban you from the mall. He didn't say, please don't ever come back here. He just simply escorted you out. I still don't see no fault in what this man did. None. Roll on out. There's nothing wrong with what they did. Not one thing. All right, there's some jaw jacking between the two. They still going in and calling them names. Now they get to calling them names. And I'm just sorry.
Take your hats off. Put the cover right here. Weirdos.
A hat and a hoodie.
Weirdos.
A hat and a hoodie is two different things. Anyway, black people, all I'm saying is please help each other out. Please let's help one another out. That's all I'm asking. Just let's help each other. If we're going to go on their property, we got to play by their rules or just don't shop at their mall. It's your boy Tone Chill 2. I'm out. God love.